있습니다. 당신 에이틴이가 아니신가요?
Poor man has been dragged to hell by Jennie fans. The outrage over Wooyoung refusing to do the Like Jennie challenge is one of the dumbest things to come out of K-pop discourse recently. Fans are acting like he committed some kind of crime when all he did was decline a dance challenge. Let's be real, if a female idol refused a dance challenge associated with a male idol, no one would care. But because it's Wooyoung, suddenly it's disrespectful. The logic is non-existent. To break it down, Wooyoung was on a live broadcast when fans asked him to do the challenge. He said no, that's it. He didn't insult Jennie. He didn't roll his eyes. He didn't mock the dance. He simply declined. And yet, people online spun this into some grand narrative about him disrespecting female idols, being dismissive of Jennie's work, and even contributing to double standards in the industry. It's beyond ridiculous. Now for the problem child. Vada, his use of amapiano dance moves without acknowledging the culture and people behind them is a prime example of how easily black and brown creators are erased in the entertainment industry. You'd think after getting called out once, he'd learn, but no, he's still benefiting from moves he didn't create, with zero accountability, and this ties directly into the conversation about Wooyoung. K-pop fans have an unhealthy obsession with expecting idols to do whatever they ask. The second an idol exercises personal preference, certain fans lose their minds and start making up accusations. Wooyoung has done plenty of dance challenges before, including ones with more feminine choreography. So what's different this time? The difference is that some fans want an excuse to be mad, and they'll take any opportunity to stir up drama for engagement. This also exposes a blatant double standard. Male idols are often expected to show support for female idols by doing their dance challenges, but female idols aren't held to the same standard. If a girl group member refused to do a challenge from a male artist, would she be called out for being disrespectful? Would she be accused of creating division in the industry? Absolutely not, because this was never about fairness. It's about finding reasons to nitpick and demonize male idols, even when they've done nothing wrong. And let's be honest, Jennie herself couldn't care less whether Wooyoung does her challenge or not. She's busy being a global superstar. The whole point of dance challenges is for them to be fun and optional. No one is obligated to participate, and no one should be shamed for choosing not to. But here we are, with people acting like Wooyoung personally insulted Jennie by simply opting out. The funniest part of this situation? The outrage isn't even coming from Ateez's actual fans. Ateez know Wooyoung's personality and understand that he supports plenty of artists, including female idols. He's covered their songs, praised their performances, and never shown a hint of disrespect. He has always been open about his admiration for talented performers, regardless of gender, and has never shied away from expressing his appreciation. Because people online need drama, they need engagement. They need a new villain to rally against for the week. It's not about holding idols accountable. It's about finding an easy target and fueling unnecessary discourse. What's frustrating is how this kind of manufactured outrage distracts from real conversations about gender inequality in K-pop. There are actual issues that deserve attention, like how female idols face more intense scrutiny and harsher criticism than their male counterparts. Female artists are expected to maintain a near-perfect image at all times, facing backlash for everything from their outfits to their personal lives. Meanwhile, male idols often receive more leniency, even in cases where they genuinely make mistakes. These are the discussions worth having, the ones that could lead to meaningful change in the industry. But instead of focusing on those, people are wasting their energy attacking a male idol for not doing a dance challenge. It's performative, shallow, and ultimately meaningless. This situation also highlights the internet's growing obsession with moral superiority. People are no longer interested in nuance or context. They just want to be part of the loudest, most righteous conversation. Wooyoung declining to do a challenge isn't a statement against female idols, and it certainly isn't an act of disrespect. In an environment where every action is treated like a grand political statement, even something as small as this becomes a so-called controversy. Wooyoung did nothing wrong. He set a boundary, and that should have been the end of it. He has every right to decide what he does and doesn't participate in, just like every other idol. If anything, his reaction should serve as a reminder that not everything needs to be forced for content or fan service. Wooyoung did nothing wrong. He didn't want to do a dance, and that should have been the end of it. He has every right to decide what he does and doesn't participate in, just like every other idol. If anything, His reaction should serve as a reminder that not everything needs to be forced for content or fan service. Lately, I've been thinking about expanding my content, and one idea I'm really excited about is recreating idols' favorite meals. I think it could be a fun way to combine K-pop and food while keeping things lighthearted and interactive. Plus, it'd be interesting to see what different idols love to eat and whether their favorites actually taste good. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Would you be interested in watching something like this? This video is on the shorter side, partly because, well, it's not that serious, but also because I wanted to take a moment to talk about the future of my channel and some ideas I have for upcoming videos. My next video will probably be about the recent allegations of Blackpink being racist, and if you could hear me right now, you'd know I just let out an audible sigh. Bye, my beautiful choppies.